Christianity and Agrego.
Whatever. Yeah, I like it. So say young man for. So when he bet you who say when you know they move. So the idea will be a politics or evangelist. Yeah, combat prayer, international believers conference. Yeah. Also for be or Frinican will be bonusum. So nipa no share one. Or so only so for Yaminipa or forgive. How do you say forgive? Or the baby channel. Or so for no Frinican. Oh, Bonnie Banasum. Oh, we also find and I will retaliate. Also, there's more blessing in giving than in receiving.
93.9.
Since young Papa, young Nana, Kwame Kuma, yeah. Japanese in our giant way.
Hot 93.9
with this kind of Black Star Line away, pension waton with this kind of paper conversion away, pension waton with this kind of commercial shoe factory away, pension waton with this kind of sugar factory away, pension waton with this kind of Aboso glass factory away, pension waton with this kind of Ghana Railways away, pension waton with this kind of Bosa tires away, pension waton with this kind of young gold what to tone in 3% per 3% per yes Chinese phone over fire gold woman pay for the
Hot 93.9 FM sorry emwa hamu akwaba Numi no aba pa semane num pepe ewa ha na asrada ne so enne ye yawada Agya Wusu ne de toso ngotwe afimpinu ne aduonu na ye Medini Agya Wusu ansan we memo ha na me ka se don ya eboyi jumedi na sabre je brena afi atena se tum dia bro yen kiton dia be koso na waka se o ye Ghana ni mapa ento be Ghana ni enkomodi ni nyina ese sound Ghanaian if said no ena minu ye no yaje atum democracy yes na ewie ye betena se na ebinum hyedem dwendwene kwan ba fa so bia se Ghana wonya akwanya so nkwa ba be di man so betoto obi pai mu ka kire me play osi eja aden de bibli so dine so muso mba kwan ba fa so benya bia kwa mu fi munu mabusuafo nkwa be yi na me ka kire so nu abusuafo nkwa yi ne ka Ghana wonya hwe se Ghana yi dia ha na ebetimi akasa nu abusuan nyina yi so memo monkwa de obwa enko ba bia unya apem na se yonko a eni apem ebesa yes memo me nyina nya apem a obedi apem why ewen kiton de debrowe en before jebrena for watna sena kiton de netimi do masuko da bonkrata musa no pane pi ne bae ento abono so de bia guni de so parties no no candidates ahodo ni nyina ewe ye betna senaja office of the special prosecutor ewe ya eba scandal no de opese otefa ho bia ewe office of the special prosecutor kasa de afa ho government official 1 official 2 whatever Ghana for ne wom wana eje bribe wana wanje bribe office of the special prosecutor say bien when no wasem enye gidigidi bia nye ma abo enye nsika nye ntokwa obien ho betutu kata asane prayer no yebetimi akono mana yes kani mampenda da John Dramani Mahama nya akonya kogina simpie so akyerechire se sada dwumadi bi koso a ene wo kyerem pa ma Ghana fo akyerase yo en sampor doso Dr. Biom so de ne de nam e beje brewi na afi ye din komo masamu aha amu akwa babiem why
consequently the OSP has no evidentiary basis upon which to conclude that Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemis, and Leanne Sarah Davis acted as conduits of bribery between the employees of Airbus and former President John Dramani Mahama or any other public official. Also, the OSP found no evidentiary basis that suggests that Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemis, and Leanne Sarah Davis received payments from Airbus with the intention of bribing former President John Dramani Mahama or any other public official. Further, the OSP found no evidentiary basis that suggests that former President John Dramani Mahama or any other public official was paid bribes by Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemis, and Leanne Sarah Davis in respect of the purchase by the government of Ghana of military transport aircraft from Airbus. Then again, the OSP found no evidentiary basis that suggests that former President John Dramani Mahama or any other public official was induced to improperly favor or did improperly favor Airbus in respect of the purchase by the government of Ghana of military transport aircraft from Airbus. In the case of Sarah Feno, she should not even have been a subject of the OSP investigation.
Hot 93.9.
Members of the media, the OSP has cited and notes that by two separate communications, both dated 22 April 2021, the SFO in the United Kingdom notified Samuel Adam Foster and Philip Sean Middlemis that a decision had been taken not to prosecute them for any offense in respect of the Airbus Ghana deal. It has not come to the notice of the OSP that the SFO in the UK has reconsidered its decision. We consider it ties with our conclusion. Further action. The special prosecutor has directed the closure of the OSP investigation into alleged bribery of high-ranking Ghanaian officials by Airbus SC through intermediaries in respect of the sale of military transport aircraft by Airbus SC to the Republic of Ghana between 2009 and 2015. The OSP would not institute criminal proceedings against any person in respect of this investigation. The special prosecutor has also directed authorized officers of the OSP to rescind the 13 May 2020 warrants of arrest obtained from the Circuit Court Accra for the arrest of Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemis, Leanne Sarah Davis, and Sarah Feno.
Okay. Hatman is 3.9 FM. So for we say Office of the Special Prosecutor or no say enhwehwemu koso efa Airbus scandal by ye government official one say eyasumesi say obenten na in the third press conference no government official one no Office of the Special Prosecutor say former President John Dramani Mahama nemu go ahead to say enhwehwemu maye no bibia nche say there's no evidence that obi kotua bribe Edema former President John Dramani Mahama ninuanim poni bia beso so no evidence say obi induce we na ebeka say emra mu terms ni bia na yenko na ne honorable Inusa Fuseni were a lawyer and a former member of parliament Tamale Central former minister na yemi common so kakra ofise ono enso abemra nim pa odi be gura ba bia e bia ya adwene ma so ana wate ewie wote nkan mo ha
we go so le police say
na me gusu he na so
me hoye
allegations in the back room ha just say assign it you
papa oh
na yes
information and propaganda no do
that's right yes say it is you no na ye dia say you
93.9
that's the problem.
The Office of the Special Prosecutor here na wie e de ntiase pa na obi na no person kire
oh menia alukrani Office of the Special Prosecutor assembly ota ne anyeme ngwa. In fact, I would have been surprised if he had come to a different conclusion. If you say, the who fight judgment, no. Deferred prosecution report, no. A kind from beginning to end.
Hot 93.9.
Ever American report, no. Kind from beginning to end. Any wrongdoing against the former president and appointees or officials who worked on the purchase of the aircraft. Any impropriety on the part of Adam Foster or Adam Mama and the partners. I've read the report more than once.
Hot 93.9.
And I can tell you that the whole report turns on the proximity of Samuel Adam Foster or Samuel Adam Mahama to the former vice president and subsequently the former president. That's how they. And Boeing for the case was between Boeing and Airbus. And Boeing for every complaint ever against Airbus. The Airbus are for high agents for the sale of their aircraft. The agents they are high, one of them has close relationship, familiar relation with the president of the country. And to erase a possibility of improper dealing. That is all.
3.9.
That is all.
Man say we are suspicion with that basis.
Without no suspicion. Even one get suspicion for. Almost see.
3.9.
Even special prosecutor, I refer to it. Erase the possibility. It created a presumption, a rebuttable presumption. Say, Adam Foster, Omanpenin Beja John Dramana Mama, and now subsequently Omanpenin John Dramana Mama, Minuano,
Hot 93.
or to me, influence the relationship can influence Ghana to purchase the aircraft.
Okay.
But there was no evidence whatsoever. Yes, I didn't see here.
Okay.
There was no evidence. And then Ghanaians just went to town. And then the political politics boom.
Yes.
I remember I had heated agreement with the Guavin Asamoah, the then communications director.
Yes.
Or a lawyer on time at the end of the year.
93.9.
No. But because we believe in Ghana in misinformation and propaganda, and we just took away the town and tarnished his reputation.
Yeah, but the extent said there were some emails via call so in those mails maybe say transaction be craft fast and I say akoso.
They were emailed. The former president even sat in meetings. But all those meetings were above board. All those meetings were done in good faith.
3.9.
All those meetings and engagements were not done to offer John Dramani Mama and our public officials any advantage or benefit
Hot
in the purchase of the aircraft.
93.9.
That's why it's in the report. In fact, the special prosecutor in the report captured substantially what was contained in the defense prosecution report.
Okay, so but at this level, per the bias BBA Sanko, so no evidence. No. Now we be here say the cloned government official one no nenke be pa hon to mana.
No, there's no problem. There's no problem in legal matters,
3.9.
especially in criminal matters, even in civil matters. We which is PW1, PW2, and a DW1, DW2, defendant. The whole matter in legal gymnastics, around legal language, is to protect those people.
Okay.
Say, say government of Jawan, no, a president.
Yeah.
Say the president then was John Dramani Mahama.
Yes.
But Omoya deferred prosecution report, they had a duty, legal ethics, and mandate to protect the side department.
93.9.
So that is why you don't see in court the names, the personal names of people. No, because there's a responsibility to protect those people.
Now, in this case, to me protected the former president, did he?
Oh, what the special prosecutor has simply done is that
Hot
confined to Manu
93.9.
and exonerated him. Confined to Manu so that it pushes beyond doubt. Okay?
Okay.
And then exonerated and said, look, my hair is true in my investigations, no. Government officer one, no. Or my opinion dada. Or we
Hot 93.9.
all the people among the names, among the letters identify no was attached were identify on their names.
Yeah.
And they took them one by one. Or identify we no one you see government officer one view.
Baby.
Or you see omudi because identify we and then came to some conclusions.
Okay.
But the most important thing media me who you say the conclusions tell us who can report no maybe who can report no we needed not to have wasted 6 years in talking about this thing. Who can report no and yet so direct. It's a complaint. It's a complaint of unfair, improper dealing between Boeing and Airbus.
Okay.
Have nothing to do with John Dramani Mahama. Have nothing to do with Samuel Adam Mahama and the partners. It was just a matter
93.9.
between Airbus and Boeing.
Okay. Now, sir, politics be na political we be na Crawford dey ni etwem ade ni awanu. No one is at fault.
No.
Yeah.
And those who read the judgment, those who read the third prosecution report would have come to that conclusion long before.
Now, obi say baby I didn't do former president ka say bia the dia say do baby I say bia yetimi say damage bia na we be cry say yetimi etwa bibi de ma no.
Oh, that one you can that one if he decides to pursue the matter that's it, right, but I cannot speak for him on that matter.
Yate. Now, woman nke Interpol da almost ni ade ne yesi yi e ho no so since when?
Because there was no basis. One who they no in the report no. There was not even when Matani said they had contacted Interpol to bring the people. I commented on that. I said they won't come. There's no basis. Interpol won't arrest them.
Okay.
Because the thing was not a criminal matter. And the report is there. You go and you read it, you see it.
Hot 93.9.
One thing, special prosecutor,
yeah.
Or the Interpol more money as a number.
No matter how comfortable.
But when they wanted to meet them, how much to share?
Okay.
When they wanted John Dramani Mahama, how much share? They interviewed him. You see, we just raised the matter to political levels when in fact we needn't have done that.
Hot 93.9.
When you corruption perception index, no minimum sebema index ne swati ana still ebe kosra.
No. Corruption perception index is not on John Dramani Mahama. And now on NDC. Corruption perception index is on this government. And so I don't know how what the social prosecutor has done will affect the perception of this government being corrupt. No, I don't know how to do it.
Yate. ana we better say better change me say former president no ankasa no ma bi ho a o kan asem gagre on sa sada ne de course on confirm na on say no so afin wo tire ye say en confirm ne kra nya say bia e do mako hatri e ho asem ne koda ne say o matu ko Burkina Faso no.
No, you say in journalism, say we are journalists.
Yeah.
Manata Azure no di adeno bae. He wanted to give it hype. No, see, I confirm not to Akko Burkina Faso. It's a vibe. Up to now, he's there like that. But I confirm to Burkina Faso. They are not migratory.
Hot 93.9.
Mate, yeah, that's it. Now, unya stamina to be gas watch. Why?
Okay, but just we didn't show. Okay, thank you.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, friend Hanabu Inusa Fuseni. Now, we're former member of Parliament for Tamale Central. We're a lawyer ni mapa. Former Roads and Highways Minister. We're on in a lawyer. Now. Eba scandal no by no kan ho asem bi pa yes awie ntiane ne kodi nkomo kakra Office of the Special Prosecutor awaya de enim say o ma ye hwehwemu ani ade a evidence bia ni ho a o betime agina so de owura John Dramani Mahama na ni nua no de akokot se bi o mabo dream
Consequently, the OSP has no evidentiary basis upon which to conclude that Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemis, and Leanne Sarah Davis acted as conduits of bribery between the employees of Airbus and former President John Dramani Mahama or any other public official. Also, the OSP found no evidentiary basis that suggests that Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemis, and Leanne Sarah Davis received payments from Airbus with the intention of bribing former President John Dramani Mahama or any other public official. Further, the OSP found no evidentiary basis that suggests that former President John Dramani Mahama or any other public official was paid bribes by Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemis, and Leanne Sarah Davis in respect of the purchase by the government of Ghana of military transport aircraft from Airbus. Then again, the OSP found no evidentiary basis that suggests that former President John Dramani Mahama or any other public official was induced to improperly favor or did improperly favor Airbus in respect of the purchase by the government of Ghana of military transport aircraft from Airbus. In the case of Sarah Feno, she should not even have been a subject of the OSP investigation. Members of the media, the OSP has cited and notes that by two separate communications, both dated 22 April 2021, the SFO in the United Kingdom notified Samuel Adam Foster and Philip Sean Middlemis that a decision had been taken not to prosecute them for any offense in respect of the Airbus Ghana deal. It has not come to the notice of the OSP that the SFO in the UK has reconsidered its decision. We consider it ties with our conclusion. Further action. The Special Prosecutor has directed the closure of the OSP investigation into alleged bribery of high-ranking Ghanaian officials by Airbus SC through intermediaries in respect of the sale of military transport aircraft by Airbus SC to the Republic of Ghana between 2009 and 2015. The OSP would not institute criminal proceedings against any person in respect of this investigation. The Special Prosecutor has also directed authorized officers of the OSP to rescind the 13 May 2020 warrants of arrest obtained from the Circuit Court Accra for the arrest of Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemis, Leanne Sarah Davis, and Sarah Feno. Earlier today, I sent out correspondence notifying Interpol of the withdrawal of the red notices in respect of Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemis, Leanne Sarah Davis, and Sarah Feno. Thank you for your kind coverage.
Hot 93.9.
Yate, Auntie, thank you for your kind coverage. We Central for Special Prosecutor Diase. The woman no Sreni Abasa, Nina say ne Kinkinkwa. And yes, be am kosu. Asembisi na ho asem said the Ghana is for the position government official one no yes Ghana for na right and also Agya Wusu say na former president John Dramani Mahama no yes government official one na ono a nemum say keta separate June because no office of the special prosecutor say went me establish any evidence bia sa aha nti enwa no why. See what I further question? Maybe no. Why? Yeah, that's it. Now, away in comedy kakran suswa. Ora Stephen Atubiga. Na no part ni wate nam nim se bia wode na ho de nko ana ekwa chire di akwa akoba ne se wase nya afofom bunum e de aba be kan ho. Into one election 2024 ni de enye fa di agro. And aside that, I Fonso Crass Atunkra says presidential debate no, and running mates no, a bekoso, vice presidential, and a presidential debate in bekoso. Nami Aduma, Abosumi na ABC no, September bekoso, na October, November, yes, emi no bekoso. Ba ko betimi akoso onkra na ba akoso so akoso. Kumase, yes, ni na ya dia e bekoso. Nti away the asha de brown na hunkitam bi no ahya enaja yegina so na yetumi e dia ma ewa se wan kasa so wo adwenkyere bi na nyame adom ko Facebook live a eno so fato ye bedebre na yakenkan enso so etumi e dia ma manya signal say the Ghana Alternative Party gap they say gap for no edo ntoma on bibia akwakobo ora Stephen Atubiga founder leader Edma National Liberation Congress omudo muntu makwakoba no na bia ni nkomo kakra your excellency akwawa na wapom to say
with your papa chen doctor wo konfronochia ohenipa da se ne wie
that's right no wapom den ho nsem ne pa also yeah man say ne so ba no opadmin ka say co founder na we need a partner alliance that's right alliance ono so enewajibre our baby or sahini nana eje buatin Ghana Alternative Party gap ono so na epenyipo da no penyina kwaba
ya nua
brother to say
amadi hopa
do body ase alliance ni ebedi hunkumo kakra na yaja ye hu na che ntino ya ne bebum kakra nsa na afa ya ba alliance excellency na before na me propa fi se me nama na kosia enkomodie bia no wadi woni emianum centrofo bi enihia na enkomodie na akoso na kwese ebinum ahye the former president by force as a party na ya show by force na say they will say bo kafu gan etu no se jeso no me akra na ho adwum kakra
yes I think Mikaya a press conference be
conference
press center
yeah
press center yes Tuesday we'll be having a press conference
okay
if we are near di abobo aye official yina but unisamu de mofra ya we have to say dimirika ejibia neba yes we share the ecos were NDC no na NDC no eneno meka se omurane party ni to say Bole Bamboy JFS
93.9
okay management of the party
from Binduri Internet Cafe
yes
to Bole Bamboy
JFS manage that's how they are managing the NDC party because party politics and strategy the choice of the running mate was very critical very critical the choice of the running mate
okay
and as I choose running mate as a party to say NDC now there should be religious balance there should be a friend say regional balance but not tribal balance because you was something cremo or what have you and then because more accept to say you could be a friend say Nasara or Kapati no it means there's a room for religion
okay
but the reason why Christian Nasara say it brings the Muslims on board very well, because Muslims, which consists of Northerners, Buddhists, and other tribes, they've been very loyal to Christians from inception of independence to revolution. Muslims, Northerners, they've been loyal to them in leading this country. That is why very dangerous. Emma NDC, but Dr. Biom, Northerners, Cremonia, or a candidate the first time for the MPP. What you say? Yeah. Because the Muslims can come and beg the Christians and tell them, say, Miss Remo, yes, Remo. Yeah, loyal to me. Yeah, time chisa through revolution, through democratic age. After this number of years, after 60-something years independence, I better announce say, Mama yeso, Cremoni, ni interest all inclusive. Such a dimension. That is why we are saying, say, John Dramani Mahama should have been strategically in terms of equalizing or running mate who say or science who say Northerners, whether we like it or not. Ghana, Ghana, Afinibia, Asantefo Nedianimu. Asantefo, ye ka first class citizens, or Matima build or more opposition than first class citizens in terms of Yuma Yomodia. Ghana economy in Yuma Yomodia, Omune determine where the direction of the economy to go, and then Omukas will be entry the business in Sana Yahunchria, Asantefo na Chuma Rebre, and now Odi Upa manufacture Bibia na import Bibia Kroma, Asantefo betting Finibi Ataso. Either atono edibi either ebekwa mu ana ewede ebetwina san enyum kra bo no man so mu a enko nti omunyina no omu na rane kuruma ha akan ni Asantefo omu na kura nti ye Northerners no ye the running mates ni maye because Kwame Nkrumah sese fiti Kwame Nkrumah mreso o kave ye otumi use ni influence e kave minianu no ewes no from Togo edeka ho esan kave ye Northerners wo your friend is saying Burkina esan de yeden e kan Ghana ho nti there was some negotiation agreement said this period both and signed free education yeden e de pay so maye because obi am person be kwa kwachira de ho lawyer am person be ko ho doctor be son ko obeko ho nti Nkrumah de no own wisdom set up the first secondary school e Tamale.
Okay.
And educated say John Dramani Papa no mo Bawuya Papa no mo Agya Wusu Mama no mo, they were the first people who call secondary school first the whole northern region. Because we am person be call so that nkobe groom ye doctors, ye lawyers, ye teachers, ye directors, ye timi no the impuntujuma na my ne nka the structures na then. But call school here fail nyina dwane betena nkrama mu. Nti ko north say na most of the infrastructure are done nyina belong to the illiterates man ko school businesses. Are you getting how high internet structures intimi anya stronger the gap between the north and the south no infrastructures intimi anko ho no because training someone here no so free education failed us.
The northern sector. The
northern sector, the idea and the purpose of the Mayan. What I say, we failed ourselves. So we Northerners, we failed ourselves. Such is mean. So you might running made slots just to occupy a vacuum in getting our votes.
Okay.
Whether NDC, MPP, whatever. Chief of staffs are always stronger than the vice president.
No, but Soka say NDC a whole presidential candidate. Want to me ne running mate ne maybe ne dia se ne kwa
say boba nti say man explain obi ntimase Dr. Liman almost disqualify igala no of corruption and Liman tin be bi no Dr. Liman no kofa na bae
okay
obae nso no ye the 2 million the first northern president ye the 2 million ma o say seje ade chi ye Ghanaians 2 million ma o ena ye the 2 be den ebeji ye any aside be mao ade chiye commander in chief ukura kuruma nyina Ghana for leaders so nyina your population was around 4 million those days so at between 4 to 6 million those days and almost side to sabe den ebeje so eba no sa uni nkrofa ye hwe omo nkrofa ye chi omo tu mo di block me seme ye bu omo no so Asantefo na other tribes no o man forgive ye Northerners that they make sure say you show sign of weakness. So it took 40 years na yamin chia de Nyankopon eyi John Dramani Mahama eden ebae or the buy so no ono so prove say yes we are now ready to rule this country. Northerners are now ready to take a different direction, not to show weakness like Dr. Liman.
Okay.
We can do. And Nyamin Chadi and say, oh yeah, Juma, Doctor, me, I see Moti as a yeda for no Kramano, no Kotum. John Dramani, Mama Boyjuma, as a matter of fact, within the 4 years, no, it's 4 year 10 ano, why Yajuma to the sense, a year 6, say,
you do not measure
up to ne, we don't know about the future, but was setting certain standard within the shortest period of time. A woman say, President Tamils, started certain projects,
yes,
and also to us, but we give credit to a good driver or a driver that takes the steer from a sick driver. If a mate is able to take and drive to a good destination, I will say more money credit. And then you for 2 years, a democratical coup in the NDC no Mama John Dramani Mama and the second term.
Not Ghanaians
voting against. No. We didn't have even a coalition center. If you look at Kosia Hoy's what book now? Me refi di no kra. Sa book no. Book bi na. No. Kwesi Boche's report no.
Dr. Boche, okay.
Yes, it showed exactly what happened to the extent say how everybody pulled. Look, the party was going its way, government structure was all going to do. Okay, those days, Kofi why chairman or Kukrani or person who John Dramani Mama can look party no ebre because party na war buying.
Yeah.
Now from there no so the cracks and don't forget no so also you're picking John Dramani Mahama. You know there was a fight was there was succession in line. So they were expecting him to pick somebody in line. So what we are doing right now no is say what we say Penyi bi ana former presidential aspirant bi ana say wako baby akokasa. Because the choice of the run, we can't be see as should have been strategic. Saying, I was saying, in immediate catcher leadership, I say, uncanny party structure, and I'm coming together, and I'm a candidate.
Bako, okay.
Never aspirants in Nasa Musomunede, Mumma candidate Bako. Then because party structure consists of all the regional chairman, fake neck, so that they will sit down and say, look, I am doing 1 term. So let's choose somebody who will carry Munina along for the second term.
Okay.
So the Miminyana, I will leave the scene. Because remember Nipan I shine here, you must send a Professor Tamils, Emma John Dramani Mahama Yede. Over here, he gave him the limelight to work to show what he's made of. But granted, say Wakofa Mamino. What you say? What is the woman bringing on board? For God say opposition, the areas are angry. Say yeah, developmental projects are mom. Yeah, baby renting votes. No, I shrink. I do 700,000. Make a voter region.
Okay.
My in the backyard. I shrink. I do 500,000. Make a 2020 election. Now, Asante Memusu is between 600, 700,000. Greater Accra Nemaye 1.5, 1.3, 1.4 million votes.
Greater Accra.
Yes. The year 20, go and look at it. The year
2020 elections. Yeah.
It means immigrants in the natives, no? Why Etiha, Asante Memusa. So when you are choosing a running mate in opposition, you think about your numbers. What is my opposition, my running mate bringing? So Senkofa Uwadako. Julius Debra, Betty Mold, Brew, and Anasa Ewe of Atemaklu, Anasa Joajohu, Jurasanumu. They can go and tell the people that because Oshe National Executives now, the Ewes party Nefruma, a friend say, Ewe, what you say, and no, or bring us something on board. Can say, ya patch your Ghanaian support Nina some yes Romuno. Or Mamma Pepe for some of my indie president Biom. They should give us another shot no. Ama Pepe for me Eddie party name parties bebre enim. So what are we doing to the Ashanti region? Because Ashanti region say immigrants or more massy Pepe no almost on a Toma NDC. Typical Asante for N2 Emma NDC. Who's Asante Eddie NDC here? A business.
Okay.
Such a Jamaican
business.
A business. Into no magic party, yes, or per party, coming in a fruma because idea or take a call Asante Hinifi no Martina Sachichiri, tis people no, Untimin Frichi and Yakrana, a fruman no. So I was saying John Dramani Mahama choose no to make sure say and combat me typical Asante Fona whether economy what have you.
Yes.
They will also be relevant and immigrants no more Asante Fona because yeah papa ye ekwo wo Asante ne efra John Kuma anase Atia anase Kwakubu Nsam anase Owuro Kukura na still we Atia onya Asante ni
okay
I get to Opa we wuntumi sen kwa onya Asante ni so the international so he should have put that into consideration and also running mates benam betimi pull everybody whereby we have the crack the friend saying former bank former minister of finance your friend is saying former minister of finance Kwabena for to one in a camp
Hot 93.9
Alabi on a camp you fancy Greater Accra of Sylvester Mensah or Ewe and Gang Alabi is typical Gang me pa say there are key players in Gang Haseya Gang for so mo per running mate no Ewe so my point in here you understand where I'm coming so that would have made sure say yam fan napo embe because yeah man or a technocrat or your politician and when they come to the interest of winning election it is about the people's people including call first time no I was saying come so prepare no say and your man share say family who come all the former presidential candidates no contest and show say look me here one time ne papa no say you the candidate yourself now we are building rapport and now some consensus and no money now come abatane then they would have brought everybody on board. That is why you see the NDC not being attractive at the moment who any former presidential aspirant
NDC not attractive at the moment
the party is not attractive the party is being run right now like a Bole Bamboy JSS because Sir John Dramani Mahama knew a party ni ada
nipa bako
and then the party strategies the party your friend is a leadership they've also failed to go and tell the candidate say candidate party headquarters vote 2 days we are betina party headquarters
the candidate
yes John Dramani Mahama come and sit at the party headquarters every week twice or thrice a week so that party no
office
John Dramani Mahama nyankopon ma NDC he is the god of the NDC he is the god he has worked different person cry Bejia edene juma ni nyuma pa no de be campaign ntine emu be person of the shoes of Rollins or be father of the party or be kingmaker so that the NKC wa fro bia aba board na yeye ni yodio mawaba no so he has to go and sit at the party headquarters and be a unifier so that any minority afremi bebre said they don't have access to him
minority
MPs so they don't have access to him
money access to
yes and I also dare say minority being fair has to see apart from leadership any MP can pick up a phone and call John Dramani Mahama directly every former president has a private office your private office is your private office when it comes to party structure the party headquarters so who's a party leadership I say echo hold certain any national issue about the he's the leader of the party now so leader of a party you have to sit in your palanquin or your friend in the party that is where your seat is then you have your private office that you meet certain friends and cut certain deals with oppositions and what have you with certain you bring certain people on board so John Dramani Mahama has to sit at the party headquarters so that the party was built for the poor by the poor and to relieve the poor so you have to sit there and any obi a worry be say ni chow watete or by who's out to honor they can have access to you and tell your Dramani Mahama your party we no leadership say na si wo mikromo say na si wo mikromo like omo ye work no about 6 MPs came and told me say I wish I could put their name so all your work on Ngwa Honomo they tried to go and have access one-on-one with Tim Sombeka from almost different formal MPs that they didn't let the PM move in change they were bitter. You are bitter. Imagine John Dramani Mahama sitting in the party headquarters and show him no. Ode kanyami ni. Ebe bim no. So say come here say we nyina me mix it because of time. Napo anka fa asantefo ni bia anase party na furuma na anka napo yede napo ban en shake this crew ha say what you say en shake Ghana en shake the foundation of all political parties because napo amafa no enye bete napo ni ye mami Jane Nana very intelligent very beautiful I wish on koye mami eden owo me nka mepe o kamebusu ma nka mepe but in the party no eye ponko a obi atena so ediko yere so nipa no no ho ofesen Jerica said o se senka jena mosquito o se diagro o se senka no ho ofe panko de no siri ponko no sana meboa okay
me kai sa
even though can agro but he was trying to say jena mosquito position himself here he can sit on ponkono kasa na noka at the party because no matter your physique how you look you can sit on the horse but you should be able to hold the horse as the horse is speeding to get to that destination so John Dramani Mahama failed choosing the woman and Napono strategically choosing and look at Kwamu Faso choosing Lapo national security AAB party structure AAB you choose your mammy no a horse no moon I didn't mammy day Eddie Bre John Dramani Mahama because politics is business John Dramani Mahama president he didn't use that horse they were sidelined Okay, Akosi Awoy was removed as an interior minister, cabinet minister, demoted to an ambassador. Okay, Bavlo Latte was removed because it was perceived that he was too powerful. And I don't who could determine, and I don't blame John Dramani. I could have also done same because like I had the convoy 80 airco now wa fresh cars no doso. What you say Saibra Kwekwa is alleged.
Okay.
What you say senti so pain no nti na so unya tumi na nyankopon bo na tumi a you build people. You have very good relationship. So because the tables can do what?
So it is unless sometimes kokwanyi do hobe or that convoy doors
when atame is niwa so take it sure say atame so munye ni say. So middle onyas mimi njin say John Dramani Mahama na ka say ne papa kokwanyi do papa wi ade chin ya was fed. So the people around you who says my brother we can work with, it's an opportunity. You know politics obi akura second ope obi kon eden echa. So the woman ye ka say on sesa it's not too late so on sesa because she doesn't cut it.
On say o ka say on sesa na basis mudina so one say oyo ba Ghana ma to abapa obetimi ehumane how two wakopen that was election 2020 okoye no numbers NDC nyan say 1 million vote kwana aswati about 500,000 in the central region why improve
no aswati no MPP 500,000 check we only had 500,000 votes check the MPP check the check MPP votes me part I'm saying say still no he didn't increase the numbers for us to match what Nkwasenka angona phone nyina be ba say so
on board. Just like to say the opposite of Kasanapo.
Yes, Napo say we say here chosen of Napo by Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yes.
Onim say oye pepeni. Onim say dankwa Buzia Dombo. I don't know no about benya. Party no kura on ka ho ne fa ne de ne den. A man amnesty on your party member no de ne running mate.
Okay.
Inti party na furuma ya santimemo. So my memfa santinia at the same time Alan the certain percentage beko.
Yes.
Sa nipa no be yi Alan eden actually because at the right time na pofri ahimfie omo tena se ka se na friends Alan jai ye be ma ko gina wo gina bre what you say so so nyan so a ahini bia na ubedi nachi anan no onka because graduate na podi akonya na be san ba fie te senya kofo de yede e de bae I get me
yes
they you must say Alan ye de gari agunya yimu ba se sia no wachu so maame no fa no se e o se nko maame no so ogrumu no ho e vindicate ye the national campaign launch e watamale no hwe kasa akoka ye te se obi a obabe introduce akobama na say mercy cream e de ama she didn't speak
as the way I will see here on fato ho no
she didn't and say obi a introduce kiss condom and say your friend is say rough rider say condom preventing yade ne awo Ghanaians already know kurasini bia know prof speech as a vice president on that day do you know who a vice president is? It means I was a Ghana for nyina do mo reto say President John Dramani Mahama niwa ubetime and there also kasama in India so who said there is dream there's hope who jina wa o say you are going to create a bank mad loans to the women's bank and it will only in almost term of office 1 million Ghanaians and benefit. We have 17 million women at the private sector at this moment. 17 million women in this country of a population about 35,000 to 45 no. There was 17 million 17 million women 17 million women no.
Yeah.
Said we say government payroll 1 million me can Ghana no omundru 1 million but me exaggerate kwa say 1 million na emfa say 17 million no what you say 17 million no grant us motimi ama 1 million 16 million no do you want their votes or not 16 million women not out of 1 million no 17 million na sa bank no women bank no can only facilitate or support for 1 million no 70 million. Se bank need to me
1 million women.
Naka 60 million.
Yes.
So do you want the 60 million votes or not? With the 60 million say then why should I vote? So your speech as a want to be president should give them hope that we are going to set up a bank. Okay?
Yes.
That will be big, that will also swallow smaller banks to go throughout the whole country so that every trader, every market woman in this country will have access to loan. That is how president speaks. But when the reality comes, you can say I'm starting from a pilot. I'm talking about strategy to win votes. So
From day one, she has even failed on the platform.
Thank you. And I was expecting, say, women organizer,
yes,
Marietta Brew and Makuku Dam, should also stand behind her, just as John Dramani Mahama Ebe Kasano.
Yes.
I was saying, Wadako, your friends, Spio Gabra, Sylvester Mensah, Alabi, all those who contested him should have also been standing behind John Dramani Mahama.
All those that would have were part of the program, they were there.
That would have signaled, look, a mumu for,
yes.
Campaign, sign language, yes. You should have spoken volume, said they are now united.
Okay.
Are you getting me? Now we are Kasakakra. How do they do something? They have shown unity. And two, did you see this here Abraham TB or Koshe MPP Atadia or NDC Abraham TB? He took an intervention on NPP NDC and say, hey, Okales were MPP colors. And Sandoni, hey, sir, don't know no year. So John Dramani Mahama and the leadership were not also patriotic to the NDC. Oh man, share party colors. Atadia no match with
Atadi Fitana NDC.
Those Atadia Rollins never wore those. You only when you are in government. When you are in government, you are government for all political parties. But enam say a party a wo abayin tino. So occasion you wear that to still show patriotism to your party, but the white signal let's say you are a president for all. But when you are in opposition, your party regalia as the leader and the leader of the party should be full-blooded colors of the party, and also a ginger members. And now Okano, share leadership of the party. All cars, they are not flying the party colors.
NDC,
yes, John Dramani Mahama Council. There was a flag state ambassador. It's not there.
NDC flag.
Me say it's not.
And the party executive.
Yes,
the MP.
Yes.
Also, minya flag.
Flags. Look, party no. I was a BB Kenya Nkrofo.
San Kenya na wu.
And you know,
nipa na watamale ho.
Masa, yima nipa e ko ho. Ye ka national. Yanka launching of a regional campaign. Yes, national campaign.
Yes.
We have even northern regions no krano. We have 5 regions no. Se constituency kra dom kra baye basen krofaba enye dom ketua. Me say it is not up to the level of some parliamentary candidates launching of their campaign. Look, some of us your mother party no NLC Jeridia.
Okay.
NDP Jeridia. NDC Jeridia. Anything that surround Jerry, we will defend it.
Okay.
Or we tell people that set up. For instance, and then they are trying to write Jerry's name up. I was saying anything national. There was some moment of silence. Edema found that any national activities.
Jerry, but when former president,
they are not the father. Look, when you die, your spirit is still around your children. Your children's spirit can never be with you.
Yeah.
Somebody, Jerry built the NDC,
yes,
fronted the NDC with his blood. Going to his grave, it is the duty of the National Executive Scrum say, once in a while, flower, that was June celebration in Mecca, and now somewhere celebrating the death. Once in a while, party was built with Nkremofor, the Quran,
yes,
Asante for Efrenyami, and Krafonso Yede. And Jerry believed in all those who had a casa crana. Also, because of Midonyame and now also a Bible. He's been telling us, some people will speak the truth when Bosum Jinahono. Go to his look, dear Nefes, I see Dunketiamo, Akujina Jerry, including Cremophoniaco, and I'm a party in the Pesa to near Yabesra, bless and what have you. If you sideline the man, you can't clean his legacy. No more kind of money. Okay, such a
campaign cost well.
Mr. Jerry Mano, no child can represent his father, whether life or dead. That is why during difficulties, you mention your father or your mother's name. And this, he gave birth to this party. I was saying John Dramani Mahama as the current leader of the party.
Yes,
he fits in the shoes of Jerry, and he fits in the shoes of Jerry. He is qualified to be. John Dramani Mahama is bigger than leading the NDC. He is the father. He can fit the shoes of Jerry to be the father of the party for life.
Okay.
He can be a kingmaker and decide who leads the party at which moment, which he deserves that and have that capacity.
Okay.
Bigger than wanting to lead the NDC. Ntieneno penyin ni fie wan ebeka. Onanka de eyina no anko afre. Obia samunya den. Wenjai mumbra munyese. But no ankasa epe no. Ready esi party no more. So Senkada day no Oboridi said let's give a moment of silence for Jerry.
Yeah.
Within 3 minutes. And also remember PV or being Justice Anand the fallen. It's a national regional.
Yes.
National activities.
Yes.
So ni na ebe kanwa and I'm asking say and nyame fa bonemba. nyamano da so mena so oniwa ye mu bi no we will never forget John Dramani Mahama. We will always use him as a yardstick, whether dead or alive.
So you said the NDC forgot to even mention Jerry's
name, yes, and also yes,
at least a silent unit for.
And as a national issue, national launch of campaign.
Yeah.
I was saying, "Kamode omuan soa free MPP abe joining omuan MPP normal joining." That was the rifle platformer candidate where they obe so monsa. It will ginger others who saw call Binduri.
Yeah.
Instantly some box a police station chairman be oh no nano also baba we one cranon crowd for crowd we in attack so I join because there was some spirit there was some such that because in politics the fish rots from the head. It doesn't rot from the tail because if you appoint an appointee,
yes,
no it reflects back to you the candidate.
There's a cancer tamale a coso come
Pusiga crowd no equalize make an MPP abrantie no and then share MPP candidate no MPP candidate Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He's contesting the election like he is a formal and he's in opposition. Bawumia is contesting like he's in opposition. Yes, but or running in the campaign to say opposition. To say opposition, I feel crowd na oil then or pay to me. What he's accessible and he's working with those who contested him. He's working with those who even left the party. He's reaching out to those who even had problems with Akufo-Addo, President Akufo-Addo. It's about bringing on board. Do you see that with our mothers, NLC mother party? He's rather like tukwan krana or tukwanya. There's miscommunication between executives. No mu tukwanya. We can pretend to be ostriches, but some of us NLC we resigned. We broke away and formed a replica of the NDC to take the party constitution out of our neck that nobody can hold. To tell them the truth, said this is what it's like leaving your father's house to build a house. And we can tell them this is why we left the house. This is the rot that is going on. Such as and we campaigned and voted for Asiedun. When I mean voted, members some of our members are still in the NDC.
NLC
yes, NLC members. They are in there. Yes, card-bearing members. The only difference is you don't need application to join the party. We are sympathizers of our former parties, but we are not card-bearing members of our former party.
Right.
Because teacher need if AJ government schooler or be a small day nursery. Doctor every government hospital or be a small clinic. Such a meeting as no. And a Roman or suffering so jaya or be a fire and I said we have also resigned and left and set up a replica. It is just so Jani retire. Otimi could be a security company. Kitwa and our police.
No pretty.
But they call all of them retired soldiers. So we have paid our dues to the party. Say sacrifice it from Yankwala Bremu. They support foot soldiers, cadets, veranda boys. Up to now,
still, we have to
tell them. Because they feel say we will tell them by the end of the day, and some meeting here. There is some leadership behind the candidate. We talk, we meet, we all meet.
But they can't come up.
They can't come and talk about it. Imagine saying John Dramani Mahama, Obitia Nasebra, for all the former presidential aspirants. For Bagwin, for Santation as your personal coordinator, for Alabi Fanukon as your personal coordinator, said they should be reporting to you directly behind the party structure. Now, some more blank check say they can even promise somebody appointment and come and tell you. Then you announce that besides structure, party structure, because and the difficulties near. They say in the Professor Tamils, or the whole country who say, so now why every minister knows so we need to consider so no amount. So why they have the right to sack you? So people didn't bother going to meet attendance for the. But John Dramani Amamono, there is no certain. All the powers are in between his legs. So when Timi Uncle who no one active, because there are some people they don't need to. They just need so baby who cry. What Timako catch and microphone say. Makohunu or so baby. I getting what I'm trying to explain. So you criticize here the young folks now. Ya uomo nanseno. Omontiasi. I was a member of the presidential reconciliation team before 2012. We went round. Aladi Jusu Mama na your party your committee your chairman Bidzedin Kofiato Fortina Nelson Dana Bodakwe. We went around Cecilia Johnson and Ahudia here. We went around every constituency and your reconciliation and your redraw Zita Okankwe Okay.
For my
yes, and put me on record. Nese, many Zedin and ye church. Your recommendation and the mom we do for us.
Finance minister.
What happened in his constituency? How he was using the position to abuse the DC because we are contesting the brother. How the DC was, the assembly was being run in his house. Then we concluded that he must be removed from
the finance minister.
I'm just telling you, and that was part of the recommendation.
Yes.
We wrote many bit Zedin. Yeah, true. The decision we took. Yeah, the mind. I'm just opening certain so that people will know. Sir, Atubiga
Kasa.
And I am not the old man. And among committee na me Atubiga me nkwana manje per diem nibi.
Manje bida.
Me nkwana manje. Omu musa jinapo. Because I was okay, I used my own resource. Yes,
no, so sometimes NDC for be are shocked about the kind of words they be up to now.
Yes, it was,
and even statements are working.
And yes, it wasn't there for me. Yes. I didn't take it.
Okay. Now the battle now say fine. Two not necessary to okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So in this case, there will be a record our northern region for the betting so they are between the candidates.
Yes. There's no way Mahmoud Bamia the votes never call for my country bibi. Asante hini come report na kufo mom setia ya na ne anda ne twa netino.
Yeah.
Meka ohini na sebi e twa neti ewo north hono no. Yendi no. Ema the anda nuanum conflict ebaye no. So President Kufuor Emma Eseti Asante hini committee to lead and mama the road map ne so omunkoye papa na yie no omunfa government structure ahode to enkoye eyie no by force abasa nye de once omutimi yie na it means there's free source of mede omuchusu no mama kwan they only give security and they'll give the road map on emfa ne de ensi hini na so nyenye de embra but can we say history I see that say the other side no so omucho obi ti da and sana retaliation and so how will be the road map yensa akonya ne sanfanye de emma hwan we at Nordness John Dramani Mahama Mebra Penyin that was the president.
Yeah.
Imagine metuwa meniwa medini tisu from it took an look let me to one of secret every note na biena ma yenia we see etirase one because imagine cause bra John Dramani Mahama metimi see sa hin it means we have solved our own problem.
No, doesn't mean so be president one.
No, we were not able to do it. It took President Nanado who won power and came and implemented it. So that has come to resolve our own backyard problems, sir. It means they've also given opportunity, say the incident happened under NDC and the MPP, and they say MPP has come to what? To resolve it. Look at the regions. The road, imagine saying Konosuna. He had everything at his fingertips. When you have power, there's no tomorrow. What you have is right now. You implement what the powers that is given to you immediately, not for tomorrow.
Okay.
You are creating new man the year 2013. You can't say a freeze employment to 2016.
Yes.
You can't say election you can cancel alawa. What you say? So we try docuno mo bi edia. Enkasa uba be mani pakro no efu no wado ebro na wanya yibi. Uni said that time no commode na o person san be do ma. Okay. Then idea san shoot you hono. A day to election na after alawa we were paying them on the table. And I say so metimeti all so it is say na the taxes are MPP election you certain decision. I say open politician or general power nyansa in opposition. Politician nyansa okasa ibana opposition nyansa pa kasa ni nyansa pa immediately onya tumi ne pe na tumi na boro no nsanti ne afere power drunk no
nyansa ni nyina ira
and they are going with that is a problem in all political parties.
Yeah.
What's them so in the north say no regions no Oma sabe to the sense a candidate backyard Oma man region kwahwe mpontujuma mo ye ho no hwe bulldozer me say da President Nanado those bulldozers ba we are just coming who say masa those bulldozers do you know the damage is going to do in this country in terms of politically to against the NDC in winning political imagine say nsuo bo ekosoro obi o se abebrese komemfa no ho obi esi KJB emfa no ho obi oteja ase kenka no ho obi eto goso enka no ho obi ote mom because both no we dey omuntia they don't talk about water bill omuni water was eniasem and electricity so no omu onkurase ho no mo no omatua 20 cedis light bill that's how much they pay me can inkurase no e ho so na vote ye dey ye tin crime mo ha no we are immigrants so ye vote so we kurom so to the mention so light bill emfa no ho water bill yes akoso because nsuo na ye de bu pa de horo ye ka asokra no omo pesa nsuo no kra e de noa emiane e na nsuo 50 pesos nkurase no nsuo no nye dey and yet that price.
3.9.
I hope you are getting the analogy.
Okay.
So there are certain things you can make noise here, but it doesn't reflect.
Any from home.
There was a day we were going around and omuka say nsio boy the microphone team ntia. I don't know, somebody came from no kase masa water bill of achre afọ no gina hono water bill mra asina etia water bill you know but say nkran no o say nkran na o ka na nkran. I'm talking about
the reality,
the reality. Yes. And your Chrome has said no. It is not good governance or bad governance that determine your second term in office.
Yeah.
It is the structure of your party. Ghana politics is not about why you Mumbo.
There no cancer who
see.
Ghanaians believe
No. It is party structure and they determine who. So party structure. You're very strong. You're able to outsmart your opponent. You've won an election. This country is not about D-Day, election day. Those who look about their wives saying, hey, few Mako school.
Yes.
But the reality, they are still under party structure. So election day.
Yeah. I remember NDC campaign launch in the northern region. And I'm garbage now platforms. Nema no watch there NDC in the northern region.
But I'm saying,
yes.
Sir John, my brother, Kitwa. Mama Yarga ebe jina platform eka John Dramani Mahadia ya watchman ana say your friend say bank manager watchman or bank manager intimi embe kanchre edwadi for the interest rate of bank honomo intimi say bank manager boka watchman down de enfano
okay
so I'm saying say it does you obi any da wo candidate no so Uranimate no so your actions and inaction, your demeanor.
The all cases say between the two candidates for now, one and a strength also in the northern region.
At this moment, it's going to be first, John Dramani Mahama was the only kid in the block.
Okay.
Every northerner was supporting him irrespective of the political plan. And they only be even including Biom. I will not be afraid to say it. And onokra person odi president. Wamaye will be quite amaye. Na ka who say Dankwa Buzia Dombono and Abewo Dr. Mahmoud Mwamia after 50 years. Into Upa Chem say not necessarily Mahmoud Echi, I mean MPP, UP, no, I hold on to 50 years. No. Don't you think say they also want to make an impact to also make sure say so right now there's competition.
Okay.
Into me, Hassan Ayarga, Alaju friends Mahmoud Baumia, John Dramani Mahama, in maybe the chance then. Bakumu. But Ebia no so Ebia Bonsu. When it comes to those things, but it's going to be one of the most difficult elections in this country. Religious will play. There was no religious problems until Fifi Kuti made those irresponsible statements.
And also, yes,
or making say no northerner can, no Muslim can ever be president. That's a very dangerous. Then Allah so say making sure say Kremoni and the president. So it means man Kremofono and yes, Obitimisha say madam for me NDC ni. Min to aba mamu min to mind this you me to ama Quran no nya ba me mpe ba o me mpe ne china but nam so be program opeja me so me Quran no.
That is it.
That is what some of them are saying. So I was suspecting that day nka was Nasara the Osanka Nasara kasa
Nasara NDC
Nasara because you see one for Kremoni na omumunya Christopher. Yes. So you should have paid more attention to the Nasara who will now be the Muslim religion is part of the party. Okay. I create space to be able to augment the weaknesses of such themselves. That's right. We speak the truth. We say what it is.
Yeah.
What you say?
NLC. Na Stephen to began a friend the Binduri poor boy or say Boko Abrantia Mapa. Now the National Security for the response by I think 2 days that was yesterday about comments on Mama Yarga a passing timer. Omoko Boko.
Yes.
Boko here a region before the Kosono.
Yes.
Sanity.
Boko.
Enya regional.
Boko.
As regional capital.
Yes.
The Kosono Bejai.
Kusasis are the second highest population in the apart from the Gombes in the whole northern, all the northern regions in Kusasi, the highest in population, we are about 2 million. The Gombes one a dozen a chain. And the Odoko Upper East now, we have the most land. And then out of the 15 regions Bokunkwa is 6 and the red from this so we have the highest population, the highest land, and then majority of the constituencies in Boko Haram. And then we have some regions population, the size of the land and their constituencies in Haram. So and at the same time giving us the region is way overdue because it will settle, because Kusasi region automatically settles the conflict as because the Mamprushes have their region.
Okay.
You have the Mamprusi district. We also have the Kusasi districts. What you say? So we have our overlord. So giving us the region also vindicates. Solved automatically.
Okay.
So to the international, and at the same time, I'm saying region, there will be resources, there will be big police,
just like other regions have benefited for the creation of regions,
and development, and then people now.
And no conflict
and also be looking at a bigger picture. Say, what are we fighting for? This is a region for the Kotasis. There's development, and a common in human say, Omunina Jania Betna Accra has say. So say there no. That's the foundation. And also within the national say there's an allegation say every month to be there's some 6 million. Mama Yarga 6 million.
6 million Ghana cedis.
No, it's dollars.
Okay. 6
million. I want to be sure either it's dollars or 6 million Ghana and not dollars. I'm not sure. I want to be. I stand to be corrected. Sasikano.
6 million Ghana cedis.
Yes, the money would have gone straight to the region. Remember, the minister is the a security coordinator. So national security would have pushed the money directly to maybe the regional minister of that region, and the Sikano region here you can't conflict. There are other areas also have problems. So the money will go around to certain maybe at the Boko so because as since you are Boko affected the whole region because more 2 3 more that baby or munya baby than national security so sure. Okay.
So in the speech Mahama kan both Mahamas.
Yes.
The Mahama Gama John Dramani problem ben woman.
John Dramani Mahama meaning what problem they say there's a conflict between the Kusasis and the Mamprushes or claim ownership. So as an experienced defeated former sitting president, your speech should be different from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is not yet a president, who has never been a president before. Like John Dramani Mahama should not be saying, say, you are coming to be a president for all. But if you say, oh, Baba, Ma, or party members, Chairman Munina, it means you are going to be selected. That will also affect your vote. An experienced former sitting president, defeated former sitting president, should not be saying, say, I'm going to run a 10 government. You know what that means? Into Namubia say, you are called opposition in 8 years. Misika Kakra, me defi me member. Me fambe boa so deep for the president. Ubecha S Gracia mo, which is not so making him unattractive because OJ and it is constitutional and your papa sika and your BS sika. It is democracy is very expensive. Into they must buy the V8s. They must buy all those logistics because the constitution prescribe it and to enable some jobs to be done. But when you start to make some beka so and your personal property and your personal business. Senior, are you getting where I'm directing? Minority, even some of the majority MPs, they admire John Dramani Mahama on personal problem compared to Abanama. MPB and they need us one S Gracia and no timid loan.
Okay.
Edukotia ne car note cars now omotu omuka anasa odekoji loan dekoya ne primaries or cyber no na esgo de yet waso ntuka se wutwem a it means you are planting the seed of corruption. It means MPs no or a minister obebokro no
because Ezra said
yes and a sika nka bia ka communicator be kwa vice minister na say DC obenya oni say me chairman we go o ma no because he has to take something home for giving somebody appointment. You have given the fellow the passion and parcel of you the present authority to deliver good governance, and delivering good governance and you have to also take care of those that gave birth to that your government, which is the party. And the party structures visit appointees because Obia Usufuna usu him 3.9 Obia no Usufuna usu him. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. Being a minister DC, it comes with benefits surrounding it. Even if you didn't ask for it, I get to. We can pretend.
All right.
Until NDC 2016.
Yeah.
During 2013, they ban.
But
they okay. Did not respect.
They okay in
yes.
Yenya amount for a independent survey.
Yes.
Predicting the win for the NDC come 2024.
I'm not explain. I'm not here. Say Sikani. Go to me the Sika. Asuma houseboy. Watchman. Any friend. Ebubu ni say. Fasikano koto me bank account sumo. Oduru bank ho. No, the Sikano koto tell a new table so no sign kwa uwe Sikano
and to account.
Mr. Sikano.
This is a koto account.
Thank you. So until so this Sikano so until they put system in place to be able to collect their results, claim their results, being accepted and recorded, having it, then they can talk. So what is saying? It is saying no baby I say be no fe or Christian no say or attracted or beka warrior because subai na fobi o na baby o kwatena. E mani nyakunu. I get what I'm trying to explain to you. Eh? And sebi oba or I don't want to use anything. Gentle ni etimi esesa no hye atade ewa edi asofo maame no echi ekwa prayers ekonya kunu sa adana.
Okay.
Ebejai. Na dodo na mo ho no ebi nya kunu ebi eho kire ekom unfortunately
until say bekan ba na wie say NDC no.
Yes, in election yes anka NDC just say lose ntina over NDC ni wa baba ne nemu we are in power. You respect you already o match positions.
NDC.
Yes, the mistake they did sending the list of the to the say we know the chief of staff. I hope
flag bearer.
Yes, those appointments on transition immediately. Julius Debra, Minister of Trade. I'm talking about it was a non-starter. You don't share your chickens unyang nkukobu.
Yes.
Unyang nkukwo no kwa unyang sasa nyom omuwe already. What shall I say echiche nkusia no.
Nti ama ebin mate ada.
Yes, but don't you see say Masa, let's be honest, Masa. Yen kan okure 2018 ye to me every president Kofo hono. You saw. You can't give people money when everybody make it their business to sacrifice.
Yes.
Me to what making? Am I talking about NLC?
Baby.
And then Yoko baby formal member of the NDC first.
Insana NLC.
Intiene me nam kra na osame hwe me suni me ban ye ko me ko bokro no me ko tumu na me ko ye dream me ko ye baby kra na NDC. Yes, because I was one time I left as a stakeholder, I left as a former presidential aspirant. I left. So whether I am with them officially or not, I have to still protect my coefino. My father is alive. My father is a founder. And me say komo san ye boko you know. Your friend papa be say Sheriff Guma. Okay? Wono na Jordan Rollins omoti NDC you know. Your friend penyimfo bi the party show say fa call region ko introduce. Until Rollins friend Sheriff Guma no. O say Guma muna muye minority muye mamprushifo no kusasifo na ye ahini no kroni ye omodia nti the political power no mamo to be fair what you say
yes.
neko introduce party ne de ma omunyina ena Guma buy no frɛ kusasifo mpe avocado me papa no no introduce party ne de mamo Guma na ma me papa my biological father eko MP from 92 to 2000 he handpicked certain people introduced the party to them almost to introduce now you went to the region boko honomo wako chia ye hine no ye paramount chi ware kokola so no so it was wise because ena almost na man push honomo no ena imoro salifu UP no almost na de ena current sule yiremia no almost na de MPP e de ko honomo nti abusia no omo nyina so ye Hassan Ayaraga ne mama yare uncle so omo ye obi ni nua ena ma che abusia na we afa NDC we afa MPP so I was say Anka John Dramani Mahamadou you go and greet the father and the founder of the party in that region. He's not alive but the ma so NDC for now man push for no they cannot come to the Kusasi territory eko board dump mo honomo
so much
it's about votes so for some reason kwa na wuntimi enko honomo na party structure regional honomo regional national honomo nti omo betu na mo akoda area ne say oh ye ko round and ya be chia Kusasi for any ohene no politically no so na mukura party here there mo de buy ye buy be chia mo in the interest of party say emre na so you saw the no mo
say party atade.
Thank you. So all I'm trying to say is there are certain decisions you take here so when they put the interest of the party first
me that say your friend Stephen Atubiga the Binduri poor boy NLC founder and leader no na baby do the alliance kakra abem ama say e bin ma ba be kam ho I so ba no panyina kwa ba
maybe when I talk about the alliance
yes
before your pepper say that's say and NDC omunya in alliance from any political party
NDC
omunya in alliance as we speak
okay
MPP omunya in alliance bia apart from omo ayeji omo certificate nyina afre omo nsem omuni baby akwa Alan Agiomo omunyina de akota Alan no we are set new party ayeba anyame nchaade no yes nyane ya yenua gap my alliance it's a blessing it is something that we don't take it for granted which we are very very grateful but onobeka the reason why
Oma Babeka ho mate
just Ghana is
Osahene Nana Agya Wusu GAP or Ghana Alternative Party. Hey, the alternative. Oma kwa ka NLC ho. Anyina kwa ba.
Minia
Atizen.
Bibia boko.
Dia na amamu mwanya parties na NDC o MPP onu ko bi cry expect say na nsen a for alliance for abamu. Ena yete se mako with NLC.
Okay. Mefa kwenya we so na ma chia echifo.
3.9.
Say the minia atubiga fire no. Sa fire brand spirit na woni mu no. Eno no any adititi we kan ya. Yes eh. You didn't be two animal.
Okay.
Because we believe in Ubia Oye pragmatic.
Okay.
Ubia Oye confident. Ubia Oye boisterous.
So we NDC mu ne ba mu free party be mu ne ba. Midna brand from day one.
Sure.
Socialist.
Okay.
Yeah, socialist.
Since when?
Hot 93.9.
Equita provision, 2 years ago.
Okay. Okay.
Now, in some of the two Ghana, assembly of Bekambiano or evidence. Now, some kind of politics, no.
Yeah.
And I suppose I build it on cancer, keke.
Hot
Philosophy,
93.9.
any ideology, vision, a die, and so I buy implementing. Good one, or capture one idea, no.
Okay.
Into year before this election, no. Yes, we said there be a doma ye wono, young fambra, and I'm supporting idea, no. Na into strong because this election is so crucial to the extent say now kasa onkwa okwa ya obeyira Wusu
93.9.
election way a landmark and I say a historical a being see that our Ghana until this year no there oyo who say umunyedu unkwa obekwa enye enti Ghana Alternative Party a preparation any support nyina no e say any new income na yem fobe pono na things like coming next week you know officially no ye be a press conference amagana for na on Tuesday 10 a.m.
na say money NLC as a mo share common idea
exactly
for that matter betimi anante abom that's right nti next week kon ye be say there who pa after so be unveil ade ni nyina na after no so no ya ma na nti e be how kon bia so ye be here because over for the NLC ye here yes munya rep nti do na e fro why na wagye so why Lawrence obetete pa ubusa na obeka be from 24/7 we here that's right atibiya ye be wie but before e be kono witness na eba scandal unse na ye kan ho asem by say to fight corruption near the at a point office of the special prosecutor and could say nguno
yes
na attorney general na wonder that na anye politically by MPP and this will be able to fight any corruption there. This is the latest Saba from the Airbus scandal.
Me free said the special prosecutor no the office no it shouldn't be appointed by the president.
Okay.
Yenjama the chief justice only which is other they will take a decision. First system put in place. Chief justice should have that authority to appoint Obi Obahono. It shouldn't. There will be no. The person will not be forced to koto or go direction of any sitting government.
Okay.
So, appointed. You are there until something happens. It is your. So once we do that, we will not have problems that they have to tell. They become impotent. They will not be able. There won't be any. But master, let's be honest. Party na wabayo.
Party na wabayo.
Party na wabayo.
Okay.
It's a party wabaya.
Abayin into meche party na.
Thank you. And at the same time, so oba eye bonia eye oba. Such the mention.
Yeah.
So until we have a system that we will not be seeing all this, no.
Yeah.
That is what we'll continue seeing that in this country.
But remember time maybe I next time be share maybe enu no aka Japade book na wi.
Okay. No, a Japade book no, I'm trying to be specific. Meaning say before 2016.
Yes.
before 2016 election. Well, I remember we were talking about it in Mugabe Muyinaka. It's not something that is new. It was is near council on base because that was we spoke about it at Munti. It's not something new. But as to who wrote it, if he what I say, that is it's a ghost, and anybody can sit down and drive the same thing even about the Mahomes.
Okay.
What they are coming to do. Maybe about the second term, create something and hang on their neck. Anybody can write anything about it because they are not just ordinary people when it comes to the political dispensation. Like who come fear me bushia fear in Binduri say Liman time me na a councilman. And I'm sorry Kwame Nkrumah time. Liman time me papa me papa Edinechi one father one mother one MP Matthias Atubiga me Dr. Liman time. Then transition to NDC me papa wo me MP from 92. So when they are going to people can sit down and write and put the myth of say so anybody can write anything. That book it's what they are trying to achieve. You are to it is what to number to Nkrama ni Sibom to be a 93.9
Hot
so that book the most important thing is NDC should not match the MPP in terms of follow the almost set agenda. No, look, you know on opposition. A government can set an agenda for opposition. An agenda can and
opposition can also set an agenda for
through the orchestration from incumbent.
Yes.
Internet, your skirt and blouse. Skirt and blouse doesn't necessarily mean they're going to vote skirt and blouse. So they can have and nobody government has also won election or lost an election without not having each other insider. So all I'm trying to say is the NDC at this moment they should stop following the candidate like Shatawalia. Okoye campaign like a superstar. They should follow the candidate like they want to end power for him. They are not yet in government. The candidate knows only the cap of former president and become an ordinary person. My brother like this can just walk to the party office. You know this, the founder is there. Candidate is there. Unlike someone dressed and almost Baba meeting sooner. They should go to a place that my brother, myself can go. Kempiski. Ensure is between 20 cities to 50 cities. It doesn't matter whatever activities. Don't go and do any activity because it doesn't relate to socialists. Any environment that an average foot soldier who should come and listen to you and take the vote. So not the elites and those who are driving the VAs that have the information at the top. I'm talking about the foot soldiers who have asked Sasikano baby. Yes, that day because I know how people call me to cry for 20 cities. I know how and former member NDC for the school to Master, but I say your friend Stephen Atubiga, founder and leader. National no, I mean there are some that my ostrich Omudi at the background no and you know say but we like because we are politicians. They've not criticized you. It means you are not creating an impact. And your phone lines need to yes.
Mate, Mohammed Al Hassan Ewaha na OND cinema pa every okay ho. Na Alaji said the crowd and them some mama holiday. Mohammed Hassan. Yen sans na enko na ene Mo brana.
Traffic
Kafra this meaning Mama Lansa man kona ajapade no enhwehwem sa wo de ne ko achiri chairman de no asana konya no from yeah
so kasana
bapa yeah me say atubi kasana boat nko de don't worry
some blocker men na yadwen okay se na mbom trinko no but there na men na yadwen so yesi
yes
anyway
and yes and na ni yadwen okay yeah na ajapade bu kuna say ayde
ajapade ndie te se na fan kan 2007 na ba out Ibako diga kan wa sempa Captain Smart 2007 no mo mapa wa kura and 2018 and I made a
Hot 93.9
but the man then here this guy Obsadwe na okoma ade no ye ebe ya asem sisi but say na to say me say to be go na ho but we just we can some keten ko si say Obsadwe de be ye ni maju ayi na ma de na he no but any man bukum this is happening. That's the problem. So we cry imagination. It is happening because 2018 you say Safuma for Bana Mabe no deputy Senate boss. Now he will be taken over if President Kufuor's brother they know a Senate board chairman. If he leaves the board, they will sack the Senate boss, and then Safumafu's child will take over. 2018, and the figment of somebody's imagination, I did not happen. Oh, you know. I don't think say a bad book no I do much yankasa. I do much yankasa. Very lucky so say Gabi Ochedako. Somewhere 2029 ho baby no. Omoko ka sa book no wasem no. Ana e ba so book meeting e say na omo ye book no ni Ghana. So he was not part of that book. What did I say? He was not part of those who wrote the book. But that meeting they went after the book was out. He was part of it, and he confirmed it.
A book Ghana for which I rely on for election 2020.
Oh, master, say Ghana, any Africa in general. I'm not from what that's what they do. Like, I'm not an MPP person, but I always rely on most of what President John Kufuor has said. Umbahi must sit on the eye. The Africa. Look how that's happening in Senegal. Rwanda president or your military man. What had Nasi? Maybe because courtesy my association Ghana Football Association. I've been in Rwanda even after the war. I was there. And go and see there now. Biom watching 4 or 5 years ago in Rwanda. What was sold at Ghana Square Hundred is still the same. So what are you saying? Say, is it the same? Oh, now. I'm not to man. Yes. So you say in Ghana no.
But if you say Ghana be Nigeria for London.
Say Nigeria for me.
Yeah, and ofa yesika no mufa yesika na yesi yempena. Omo ditimi de adwuma Nigeria pa. Onya 500 Ghana cedis okroma Nigeria 500 that is 5 more than
but you say Nigeria is worse than here. Okay, me see. Very luckily for me, my association with football.
3.9.
I travel a lot. And here, last 3-4 weeks I was in Dwene crew.
Okay.
What had nothing. When you say, I will phone a share border. You were pottery feed, your friend. Yeah, I'm just forgetting the pottery feed name. Kujis, if you hold on neighbor. Utra Dwene crew not quite because the born in about 270.
93.9.
Over 5.2. The same Kujis. So as a journalist, we decided to ask why taxes. Kujis refuse Holland about Ghana for Yebi. But why is it that the same country, the same African countries, like the money go here is half, the price is half. And I'm saying this because I'm also a poultry farmer. So the only turkey, crow. They old. When you go there, they curve you Africa Suban. They do 40 cities per one. Ghana 100 cities. So what is it?
And also na Ghana for being at Tuaba.
I know Major Tuaban. This year I know so being at Tuaban. 2016. When somebody me at a boy. So na pa, bo say do me kwan na mahama ka ko sin medina. Biso bia o Ghana bia. Me person me bo and this one pen from say this one it will not change Ghanaians mind. On the Chinese NDC
Green Book.
Green Book. Friends say asphalt roads. Papa
Asphalt Valley.
Yes. Papa I want to be 2016.
6 inches, 9 inches.
Thank you.
Yes.
It could not change Ghanaians mind.
93.9.
So now no, the last minute a year an African government president last minute now omo ye no no it will not change anybody's mind. Why na adwen and Yakupon so am so what shira Ghana for so 8 years of that man, even though I'm an NDC person, I want it to remain even if NDC come to power. Still 8 years, and I see
after 8 years,
because black people were black mind. Immediately, when you power no go no ya hand time, and no government will check. To say special prosecutor as a man, no could advise papa. What are that? Also 10 years of office. What are that? And say this MP before no says I know electoral commission sake. But I want this man to stay there.
Is this our clear president?
I've said it before because I didn't even know. Last week I said the same thing. Last month I said the same thing. Because me per se, special prosecutor or transcendency on the government and another government. We to me punish it. There are crooks in NDC. Don't you know that there are too many crooks in NDC? They are there. But presidents, you know, I don't know. I need party over. But if you have somebody who be neutral and then punish, yeah, only I have money. Benny,
yeah.
No, another but not 10. No, but he won.
3.9.
When he won, he did well because that he was not affiliated to the big two political parties. And to your body. Government and a boy. Now, yes, as I say, oh, and yet, obviously, me, no family and friends. And so, Nema and the macro 20 million to them. You cool Nigeria, ever you treat your money. If you say, one party trust more. Open to me, but yet, I can't. Is it can you better? And I'm praying to God, say, 8 years, MDC never bow, money bow. 8 years, but
I see 8 years, so you come with anger. As you are hungry. We back come do 8 years. What be we are after 8 years will be a
punish you. God will punish all of them. Who buy? I will say, you are coming to serve the nation. Yes, and a politician can. Because I mean, you know, I'm not for the back. If you are coming to serve them, why should you come and steal? Why should you come and steal people's money? Who call me a makimoda? There are places almost pay borehole. I 200,000 kroner, 20,000. But look at how people are spoiling money. We are there. The politicians are telling me why my everywhere, both sides. Politicians also baby. I'm praying that God punishes them and then punish them severely because people are suffering. I'm telling you, people are suffering. If you go to some rural areas, you'll be shocked. Help me call them going to be done about them. May call us a 5,000 I have to run back in time because if you are crabber, everybody wants to come to you. And the politicians are there, they should be very careful.
But baby, is here. You need alternative beer than say either NPP or NDC. Sankophobia. Say you try omo. Omo nyina ba be di man so am say the issue is NPP and NDC akwa do kronfo do. Ana de utimi bia mo.
Anu kan na ebufu. Me bia mo, bia sen.
Yes. We the fast. Enti why should Ghanaians continue to vote for?
You have no alternative. Because they say no. Sanga your stronger third party idea. But I say no, when you go through the whole country now, how much dreams that's what NDC and NPP before so. That time has not changed.
Still I had that NPP.
NPP and NDC na no my dream also. Even though there are and get my base and ya nanka third force be nika pomo nyina so. But I don't think it will happen this year.
And this year no say be happen a party be na say daneko. Na say
NDC will win power no. I'm telling you, me I'm a Muslim, I'm a full Muslim.
Hot 3.9.
Muslims and all the me say Cameroon can betua. Omo ye tua bani bia. Where most of the Muslims
community will vote for.
Day. Most of the Muslims, there are Muslims who vote for MPP, but most.
But what's here at the analysis? Yes, or see this time the Muslim will want to see so Munia Muslim. Ekra the Quran.
What he said is true, but they're minority.
Sir, the Otanian.
Muslims wrong. It is only the NDC Muslims. When they came, they gave us 2 holidays. And every right-thinking Muslim, he still talks about it. rallies on my 2 holidays. There be a bit near home. You need be that. But he thought of us. No, go for away. Then he gave it for Ada and Ada for
93.9. Hot 93.9.
The last time we were going to Mecca those days, Muhammad, it was 11,000 cedis. Now 75,000.
And a dollar CD rate.
And I want to hear. Don't say that. When I hear my dollar no call for the cost. Hey, but we can say dollar no call. Muhammad a criminal. 1 cedi to 4 cedis is a criminal. Now 4 cedis to 6 cedis is a criminal.
93.9.
A criminal. Or buy or see. More dates, 2016, 2014.
Maybe on records, Biom has never called Muhammad a criminal. I
see. No, my brother. Or see, if the 1 series from 1 city to 4 cities, he needs to go to jail. Now, go to jail. Criminal.
Fine. Well said, but in quotations, I didn't want.
Me come me here about time the shot me boss nka dia kan hwe
93.9
Biom on so sourcing or 19 messages on my and 2017 kura bo match o say ko say wa be so sourcing no and then now he has aborted it unfortunately he has aborted so sourcing now about so sourcing now all the so sourcing amounia
Biom the social government ma obi contract aye Biom na dia ma
na so say dia ma na all the church general wa point in the by say a criminal
me part to say aban na waso sisi e Biom advice
okay
so aban or the contractor how do you relate to say Biom na
dia ma because of say or no say family and friends tio ọmọ no kayo oni na ku fund kayo ọmọ ma say standard no o see mama ama Ibrahim
Mahama
ono ọmọ no contract say box site you know na ọmọ ba there's no family and friends matter because it's against democracy bad for the nation so he will never do it or can 17 times last one put no power 2017 March
so
says wasam and I'm only so say no be 5 number uniano ni about 270 something million and I am uniano 6 omo your contract including MPP I will say the modest thing against MPP now is that do you know who are leaking the information MPP people know I was shocked last week to see that most of it can't bury MPP members on the back I call it anybody and yes, but it's also Biom. No, or your parliamentary candidate or Eastern region, maybe.
Hot
or auditor general department. Any people
only leaking information.
I'm not for this or see. They are only and the dot information if it's not them and they will not have seen it. Eji, let me come say. Me say there are 2 guys can they good, but on the there on NDC ni.
Atubiga.
Me I see the man there. Because we be on here oka.
He said this was I said the assembly and said the Jerry Tierney wono. Jerry Tierney NDC.
That's okay.
Okay.
What that nice. That's how he's talking. And you good. When we say MPP guy or say obi ye bonno want to hwe ni man kan che na Mustafa Hamid also kan sa de na ba won say na ku for to min kan che no but for this man saying here
Canada
ka na mama sa dia wuyi good who am insult him no who insult him
sir
say if Mahama wants to win power
yes
he should be hearing some of these things
Mahama person win power
yes because tio say look at what he said that all kinds of novel idea. Who's a couple of teacher matter?
NDC for
but almost only
more papa.
So when you are a leader and if somebody is criticizing you,
yes,
because we on time NDC,
okay,
but normally and okay, and if he wants to win power, he should be listening to these things. Professor Mes wrong. Professor Mes. He did myself. Me na me politician. But he has board chairman. And then he has national organizer.
Okay.
For 30 years, oye nyina office atu awa boy me national organizer. Professor Mes say good business leader chairman me come me chere no. And you not myself. Professor Kumara mu nyina ho Biom kakra na me hye Jordan meeting na se no ono me kan ye no years later no ebeboa he je na change of mass president no obia $100,000 don't be now say sadia mu ni wa we are 10,000 come to mama and the professor am сказал say am pass mo kan me nti o mu tie no a o mu tie so ba 10,000 come to if you have somebody who is able to see your face and talk to you my brother listen to it
that's it but I say a friend Mohammed Al Hassan was a senior journalist or retire or in the 70s or see a dead man no be
1 year 70
I say a dead man no be yenso ye ne be ye pa say a kwa mrante ye tweno sa no de ties information if you toss or the beba ye da say na alaji ka alaji and I would die crying and come in
yeah
93.9
yeah boy
me na say time no the ten say me chia
na what the bus government official one alaji per the announcement of special prosecutor and when we go as you
was Airbus na
yes sir
was here na yakoto Airbus na ba
there is Airbus say government official one and Mahama why say Mahama nye corrupt ya de ne kokoto ni
according to
the special prosecutor we are press conference
ndiye na yekai
no na mudi campaign say
Mahama ye na Ghana ha e create ye kai
government official
asa una kwa buruche na mo kan say official one ene ka say official one the number one person anyway ye na ye
the number one
ana ka say me say prosecutor on history ni generally from the court asem esi o ni nua ni we nu ye kai
yes
ni nua say number 3 no ni number 1
yes
and I focus say o penny that ni time ye na Mahama to feel away inti court no no so be reply mo the party for be reply that's what we see inti here they are MPP for atrasi a create no inti okada say say wayiram
93.9
say prosecutor pass special because wayiram
3.9
it is not our case I atrasi said mo ya amokuko ajapade no person mo deba said mo akọ say Auditor General waka Biom asem Biom hete Biom kan kire e me say atubiga me ne o ka kire but e me say obuti mu ntini since Biom ba into the fame oil politics we have been growing in the north region every election as we speak we have more seats than NDC omuti homo say tomano okoho nan say yeah what has happened John Mahama ko nan say yeah what you see the difference wako akọ chiao akosrawo akara no asem omaji atum omahira no abompa ma no amani chiase ni nimdie na hobrase na hokika intino mo yene sa ofiri hono asubye no difiri former president ko hope hedesi obesi Afghanistan obe Kabul wa Kabul fo kutatu sin we num halo rekwan ye tintin sin we intime ba me ne say and you think you've been a former president and you talk to even the people no ebe bisa wasema sanesa we are no say me come request a is that the way I wouldn't say better a here referendum in constitutional process and procedure I won't count you sorry cause the amount sa in when do so ko nyina we dey aba unu say boko on so hostile kroma di dada na say na ye kroma amanfo say bia kakra na ye free ho o sa akopeja kusasi de mapolisi dey asem kura ni Mahama one year second term president na Ghana I say they have rejected you in 2016 when you were in the seat 2020 they rejected you every sign and indication it say oh ma na still opeso kagana for boom me see NDC for they can go to the 20-story building roof o ma ka so be say Dr. Modu Bomia wapa ho ono tidie no afekwa na bebre adoso e da adoye no so aye bebre they can go and talk say wako akotena say oye procurement officer kura o monko kan nyina it will not wash Dr. Biom is somebody sebi akwanya o fa so about politics mkura ese hu kwanya o de fa so about ese hu ena o se de muslimi fo any we no muntu mai na say etiga na MPP are winning election 4 times and this one win 4 times yes sir internal muslim for no money so okay ese ko rake necessarily let us say ya two abane we are the majority number no ene to aname including zongo for the aname boa MPP are winning for that so there say na oka say afedi omonipa say the omonipa kasa abano now they didn't do the number. Can you listen to the logic? When we don't have a Muslim chasing for that leadership executive power na zongo for to abama it me wini afe ayanya binu afe no be kasa da bi afe obe jira we mu de yento ma I mean and NDC want to this this omu no mo de ba e omu see MPP akampa 20 me fa zongo ni Muslim ni not na ma embe leader now they are running away men kasa we Muslim yeah kasa we enough we will say it. John Mama is a Christian, Dr. Bamia is a Muslim. That is a fact. You cannot change this until on what Sasa or a Christian and now on Sasa or a Muslim and the other way near to. But for now, that's what they are. But in your neck, I was them. Yakasai, as some see between 2020 halfway ebano, Ekosi Sebia 2022. Yes, it means bidder we are in terms of financial problem. Yes, we will say it everywhere, and even Kuma me kwai Biom make us ama ponkorako. Yiye ne yaka.
And our finance minister be patch on ese chapa na hu here. Kuma na nkasa ye dia share the same.
See, in the course of work no, ebi no edo enyo no kuse. Because assemble na emergency room any improvement you say ye na eboa etimi fa owo e de belt. Ye ne brea. Who say wokura wa be tighten as one say won na wo de achisi wase sa na e bae nti after no oye no who say timi surgery ana meboa yare be o si surgery ana meboa and after then na wo kasa sa journalist fe we utie na wo kasa sa
baby so
maybe o just surgery necessary medicinal way process of healing you or getting you back on track as you seek or as you have problem ana meboa so ya hebi we are on course. Is in fact, enye yenkwa na yeka. Omo ayeko nchen ya yedi ensashe yema yeko poncho no. Yes, we are on course. That's the IMF. And they have released the second tranche. They went and then assist us to talk to our creditors. Omo nyina atimi astaga tam na mai. Almost about 5 billion Ghana cedis. Can you imagine what he can do in this space? No wonder you see contractors everywhere now moving because the stagnant contracts now akananka yeka hwasa no asori eko kakra okay and the anya be 6 to 7 years space no so I bet on the lowest interest. Wow, your mama time no also we na munaka dompe afi the government nye credible so he went to the IMF na nyesa
yes until see the Ghana for mabuni here adwuma ne mobile phone 1 cedi and 2 cedi so se nipa ni ye adwuma ne bosu ne tua ne ka obetuma ato mobile phone mama ye adwuma
fiti kwa menkuruma time eba buzia time na minim buzia time na minim ye minim obeti ase frere bibi jojuma otia oso obe jojuma asantifo friend sign down ho that na ehia ogana buruburu so na obi antimi nto anamebwa you see this policy direction by my person everyone adjoining so they don't have that idea. Now that we have our digitalization and technology on course, let's take advantage of this thing to make it easier for people to even buy a house on credit and high purchase. But let's have something that will center on oh mame no for our guarantee ama wonya Ghana card no and now offer sibino. That's how it is. So it's simple. In India, it is a policy. In Kenya, it is a policy. South Africa is a policy. We want to use it as a policy. Adwinu abloku impossibility NDC. And I'm saying we are the possibilities persons. Throw service some say obajari ojari ma you correct that daja. I mean how
05517455217986. The NDC after sensing defeat has resorted to attack Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as they have done against Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, his family and his whole Achim tribe. But I can assure them that their diabolic agenda will fall in shameless. A record shows that the same Bawumia's brother they are accusing today got his contracting license elevation in their era and even got more bigger contracts than what he is getting this time. Okay, Mate, me da say about me abeba. Open you didn't baby free.
Agya Wusu.
Agya no 30 seconds yanko.
Agya Wusu mother happy 30 seconds krawa. Katra MPP ni show we are sick and tired of bad defending, wrong defending. Katra me say nkwada nkwada. Nkwaya papa Mr. Mohammed is or penny he know what he saying. Ma say omane defensive indefensible. Kai.
Me da say udini baby free.